I thought I'd do another walkthrough video just to show you what boats are in Marina de La Paz, what sort of boats are cruising, what sort of equipment they've got, and just give you an idea of what people are using to cruise down here. I did one in Mazatlan, probably 6 months ago, and that proved to be quite popular. So I thought I'd do another one, see what you think. Hope you enjoy it, and thanks in advance for watching the video. I think we'll start off with this boat, very well known down here, called Interrobang. Been here 12 years, belongs to very good friends of mine, Derek and Trish, who I met 12 years ago in La Cruz, and we've been friends ever since. A nice Beneteau 47. The sister boat's further along the dock and it'll be in the video a bit later. Shared so many anchorages with Derek and Trish over the years, and lots of card games. As you can see, that's probably the most well-used Rockner you're going to come across. Hi! And the kayak used to belong to me. I sold it to them, I don't know, 8 years ago. I never used it, but Trish gets a lot of use out of it. Nice boat. I think it's got a 7-foot keel on it. It's a racer cruiser. Not a problem down here unless you go into Mazatlan Marina, where the depths are pretty dodgy. Oh, a nice island packet that arrived a few days ago. Talked to the owner. It's from the UK actually. Lived in the States for a number of years. Been cruising down here for a fair while. Nicely set up. Good cruising boats. And he's got Starlink, which is seems to be the standard these days. Nice boat. Very seaworthy. The ever-present Rockner. Next to that, we've got Old School. Don't know what it is. Sister boat to Interrobang, another Beneteau 47. I think they got a pretty long keel on these things, maybe even 7 foot. It's not normally a problem down here, other than going into Mazatlan Marina. Got to pick the tides. Nicely set up, Starlink. These people contacted me during the hurricane to check on their boat. The ever-present Rockner. Seems to be the de rigueur anchor for down here. Old School Passport 40. Having a load of work done on it, as you can see by the docks. Stainless steel rails all the way to the pulpit. Nice. I think he's replaced his fuel tanks and water tanks. Nice setup at the stern. Dinghy davits. Milagro, nicely squeezed in between 2 powerboats, which gives me a lot of wind protection from the northers. Just been freshly polished. It's taken me 5 days. Stainless steel hull and decks. I'm not sure what this is. It's been in the marina for a while. They've just ripped all the teak decks off of it. A lot of work going on and putting on skid down. Could be a Hans Christian 48. Not sure. It's of that era though. Nice big cockpit and hard dodger, lovely. Plenty of solar. Oh, it's got a monitor wind vane on the stern. And guess what? Starlink. Don't think it would have come within mast furling. Maybe that's been added, because it's probably an 80s boat. I don't know. But yeah. The outer dock and slow hand. Peter was very helpful to the beach boats. This boat pulled a number of boats off the beach over a 3 or 4 day period. I went on one day to help, and we hauled 2 boats that had been beached or grounded. Single prop, big engine. Lagoon, I think. Wonder what these bulkheads are like, whether they've come apart like you seem to get on lagoons. Yeah, 41. Big boat dock. Tully belongs to Carlos Slim, who owns Telcel, the big mobile network down here in Mexico. Not sure what boat this is. Yeah, maybe an old Cavalier. Don't know. Hello! This is Jeff. We're going to film his boat in a minute.
We're going to want royalties. we need a cut.
Yeah, well, a cut of about $5 a month.
We'll take it. Penny help. Every peso helps.
That's very true. Another old school. Nice. I do like the old school boats. They don't have the room on them like the modern ones, but very seaworthy. Monitor wind vane, solar. Yeah. Another Passport 40. Belongs to a guy called Keith, who has just got back from San Francisco. There's an old guy down here called Roberto. I had a Hans Christian 34, 80 odd years old, wanted to go home back to the States, so Keith volunteered to sail back up with him. Took them 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Finally got back to San Francisco, and Keith's comment was he learnt a lot about his own capabilities. Fairly new cruiser. And then next door to it, the Gemini 35 Cat. This belongs to Manuel, a Mexican guy, a very good friend of mine. He's only bought it recently, 3 or 4 months ago. You wouldn't believe the space inside this thing for a 35 foot. It's unbelievable. Very well equipped. Nice davits. Drive. It used to have a inboard engine, and they changed it and put a Yamaha 4-stroke on it. Runs fine. But yeah, the inside of this is just crazily big. He's even got a washer dryer in there. Uses it a lot. Nice guy. We reran his furling lines because he was finding it difficult to furl. Had too many angles on it, so we changed the setup, and He's now rolling his head sail in a lot more efficiently. Another rocker. Big boat dock. I think this looks like a Tiana Vancouver. Not sure. I used to have a Tiana Vancouver aft cockpit. I would say this one's probably center cockpit. And then Sun Odyssey 419, it's a charter boat based here in La Paz if anybody's interested in chartering. And this is Jeff's boat, who you've just bumped into. Christmas decorations. Very well set up, very well looked after. It's immaculate. Jeff and Karen are relatively new to cruising in Mexico, but here they are in the cockpit. Lovely setup. Jeff spends an awful lot of time maintaining this, so does Karen.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, what is it? What? I can't remember the make.
What? Nordic 44.
Oh, Nordic. Okay, I knew it was. Nice boat. I have no idea what this is. Obviously a catamaran, but I don't know what make. Unusual paint colours. It looks fast for some reason. Came in a few days ago. Well, the Magoni anchorage is filled up again after the hurricane, where 41 boats got blown off their moorings or anchors and ended up on the beach. Most of them have been recovered now, or with some of them, I don't think they're ever going to get recovered. The Dock Cafe. Really nice having a restaurant in the marina. And the only problem is, it's probably the worst meal I've ever had in Mexico in a 12-year period. It was disgusting, and the service was just terrible. But it's very busy. I've never understood why, neither do a lot of the other cruisers here. It's not really used by the cruisers, it's liked by the Mexicans. Very popular for breakfast, but I don't know. It's just not good. I will do a video, a separate one, on Marina de La Paz, because it's probably the best run marina in Mexico. Worthy of its own video, but that's the level of security. Gates are closed. Cameras everywhere. Got to film this boat. It used to belong to an English guy called John. Unfortunately passed away a few years ago. Very well liked person. I've shared some anchorages with him, and sorely missed amongst the cruising community. But he had a good time. He was here for years. And I think the boat's changed hands a few times since John left us. I don't know what it is. No idea. And then one of the more expensive boats here, the Caliber. Nicely set up. Not seen this boat out, but I was over on the mainland last year, so it could have been out and about. Love the inner forestay furling. Really nice to have, and huge rocker. That's massive. Probably a Pacific Northwest, because it's got the same thing as I got on Milagro, the reel of cord for tying to the shore. Tend only to see that on the Pacific Northwest boats.
just got one, bro.
Did you catch one? Get one?
You wanna see it?
Yeah.
Bearded.
These guys have been fishing this morning and I told them to do it at night with a flashlight and a spear gun. Oh wow, that's nice.
I just sat on top of the kayak and they came on by because they keep going back and forth and boom,
You got him.
We got him.
Wow. Passport 40 belongs to a lady called Crit Dowler. She's in her 80s, out of Gate 11 or Gate 12 at Alameda. Been down here a long time, maybe 12, 13 years. Beautiful boat. Very well cared for, very well equipped. As you can see, it's got everything. She even had the teak decks replaced about 6 years ago, done locally, and you can see the quality of it is superb. Crit spent the hurricane season here. Nice boat. And yet again, another Rockner. If you're thinking about buying an anchor, guess what a lot of people use? Yep, Rockners. Seems to be the #1 cruising anchor. This boat I've seen out in Puerto Escondido. They had a lot of paint work done on it, clearing up all the, touching up all the scrapes. A local guy did it, really good. Dream catcher, been around the world. Island Packet. Was my neighbour a year ago. Again, superbly equipped. There's nothing that you need on this. It's got everything. Solar, wind, Starlink, davits, engine hoist, and lots of canvas. Sister boat to Milagro, another Catalina 42. Another Rockner. And Irish Diplomacy, been here a long time, probably 10 years. They're just about to set off on crossing the Pacific, so they've been re-equipping recently. They just put new solar on. Finally retiring. They were working from the boat for years. I think it's a Tazwell, I'm not sure. Steel rails, stainless steel rails all the way around. Most of the stainless work down here is done by a guy called Sergio. He used to work out of Alameda. Came down here about 12 years ago, and virtually every boat here has had some stainless work. Superb quality. Not sure what this is. Comes from London. Haven't seen anybody on it in, I don't know, 2 years. Nice. Expensive. This one I'm not sure of. Old school, big, catch, twin head sails. And having its bottom cleaned, which you have to do every month here because of the temperature of the water. And this is a boat you've seen in previous videos. In fact, the one I did on how to join Starlink cable together when you cut it. Bill and Julie on Voyager. Again, I've known these people 12 years, best friends. My go-to person, Bill, for anything that goes wrong with the boat. He's got the tools or the answer. Been friends for a long time. Catalina 470. Beneteau, I think it's an Oceanus. I actually looked at this boat years ago when I was looking to buy a boat. Yes, it is. I did look at this boat. Pretty well equipped. Can't remember why I passed over it. There was something. Oh, I remember all the internal vinyl headlinings were falling down. This boat's been down here a few years. Don't know what it is. Nice arch. The ubiquitous Starlink. And this, I don't know what it is. I'd say it's steel. Well, this one, that's going to keep the sun off. They've moved this boat around a bit in the marina, so I don't think the owners are here. It was on dock 1 not so long ago. A rear end view of Milagro. As you can see, it leans. Weight distribution has gone wrong. Well, I think that's about it. There is another dock, but I think the video would stretch out too long. But you can see that's an example of the sort of boats that are in the marina and cruising. Everybody's prepared for Christmas. It's nice at night with all the Christmas lights on the boats. Well, I did this video because the one I did in Mazatlan, walking the dock, seemed to be quite popular, and I thought it would be good to give it another go here so you could see what was happening in La Cruz. Thanks for watching the video, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you again soon.